Hi everyone, we're going to be doing a basics yoga class today. So it'll be a lot of movements that you'll commonly see in a lot of different yoga classes. And I thought it'd be a really good kind of refresher to go over all the different sun salutations and the movements of just kind of a general flow. So this should be pretty beginner based yoga class for everyone. And I'm excited because it's a beautiful day out. So let's just get started on our mats and take a few deep breaths and get our minds ready for some movement. So go ahead and find your comfortable seat on your mat. Go ahead and cross your legs or find another comfortable seat. Your eyes can stay open or closed. We're just going to take a few deep breaths. Resting your hands on your knees or in your lap. And inhale, bring those shoulders up towards your ears. Good, exhale, bring those shoulder blades down your back. Good, see if you can elongate your breath. Inhale the shoulders up. And exhale. And inhale up. And exhale. One more, deep inhale, fill up those lungs. And exhale. Good, we're just gonna warm up with some simple stretches. Go ahead and bring one leg out to the side. I'm bringing my right leg out. You're kind of sitting in a V, bringing that left leg, left sole of the foot in towards your inner thigh. Go ahead and just take a few twists. Nice and dynamic here to start. Team back and forth. Good. Next, when you come to your extended leg, reach those arms nice long towards the sky. You're going to fold over that extended leg. Your hands can come palm face up. If you want to get a little bit deeper into the stretch, take your left hand outside of the right foot and open up that side body. Good. Inhale, lift that left arm high. Place that hand behind your hips and then reach your hips up towards the ceiling. Good. Right arm reaches up high. You're stretching out the front of that right hip. And exhale, bring those hips back down. Good. Bring that right leg over the left knee. Again, bring that right hand back towards your hips. Left arm reaches nice and high. Exhale, hook that elbow outside of the right knee. Good. Come back to center. Place both feet out in front of you. And then just windshield wiper the knees back and forth. Internally and externally rotating the hip. Waking up that hip joint. Bringing some fluid into the joints. Good. Next, when you come back to center, you're going to extend that left leg out to the side. Bring that right foot in towards your thigh. And we'll do that on the other side. So we'll rotate back and forth, waking up the spine. Finding some rotational movements. Good. And then next time you come to your extended leg, reach those arms high. First, nice neutral spine before you fold over. And reach those fingertips towards your feet. Doesn't have to touch. But you can stay here, or you can reach for the outside of that left foot. You can also reach for just the outside of your left leg. And you're just finding a nice side body opener here. Good. Reach that right hand behind your hips. Left arm goes up. Bringing those hips forward, stretching into the front of the hip. Exhale those hips down to the mat. You're stepping that left leg over to the right. And then reach that right arm high. Left hand comes behind your hip as a second time. And then poke that elbow outside of your left hand. Good. Come back to center. And then just make your way over to a nice child's pose. Good. Your knees can come wide. Your hips come to your heels, and then reach your arms long out in front of you. Resting your head on the mat. And I invite you to take a few moments here to maybe just set an intention for your day. Maybe something to come back to at the end of this class. Something to dedicate your mind to for the next few minutes as you focus on your breathing. I invite you to take a few deep breaths with me. So as you inhale, fill up those lungs, bring air through the nose. Your exhale comes out the mouth, sighing it out. Good. Inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale. Put a few more deep breaths. Going at your own pace. When you're ready, bring those shoulders over your wrists, coming to your tabletop position. You're going to make some circles with your hips here, just to wake everything up. Nice big circles. And reverse those circles to the other side. next time you come up to your tabletop position, we're going to take a few cat-cows. So inhale, press the belly button down towards the ground. Look up. Deep inhale here. Exhale, round that back. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round that back. Take a few more breaths at your own pace. Good, and then coming back to center, we're going to find our first downward facing dog. Tuck your back toes under, and then lift your knees off the mat, bringing your thighs back towards the back of the mat. Reach those hips up high. Your feet are about hips width distance. Pressing into each knuckle of the hand. Good, let your chest drop between your shoulders. Maybe take a few pedals into the feet, waking up those calves. Good, and when you're ready, we'll take our first vinyasa. So inhale, bring your shoulders over your wrist. Good, high plank pose. Option to drop the knees, untuck your toes, and your elbows back. Slowly lowering your chest down to the ground. Inhale, shine that chest forward and look up. Exhale, tuck your back toes, send your hips back high for a downward facing dog. But on your inhale, those right toes will go high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, drop the back knee, hook your thumbs and rise. Take another inhale here, see your hands overhead. Exhale, plant the hands and set your left toes forward. Inhale, you're going to do a halfway lift. So reach the crown of your head forward. Your hands can come to your shin. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, arms come all the way overhead. Hold. Exhale, hands through to heart center. You're going to reach your arms nice and wide. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands, step the feet back, high plank pose. Drop those knees down, untuck your toes, exhale, lowers you down. Inhale, shine that chest forward, bring your shoulders down your back. Inhale, hips go high. Taking that on the other side, inhale, left toes high. Exhale, step it through. Drop your back knee, hook your thumbs and rise. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right toes forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, mountain pose, bringing your hands through to heart center. Inhale, reach those arms back. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step your toes back, and move through your flow. Option to keep the knees lifted this time if you'd like a little bit more of a challenge. Exhale, lower down to a half plank. Inhale, tops of the feet come to your mat. Keep those hips lifted off of the mat. So look up. Exhale, tuck those toes, send those hips high for downward facing dog. So a couple of options to Make your flow your own. Do whatever makes sense for your body. We're going to do this a few more times, maybe adding in a little bit before we do our actual sequence flow. So inhale, the right toes go high. We'll move a little bit faster. Exhale, step those right toes forward, drop the back knee, your thumbs and your eyes. Exhale, plant the hands and step your left toes forward. Inhale, halfway lift, follow your breath. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Good, inhale, reach it high, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step your toes back. We're moving through our flow. Lower down on your exhale. Inhale, bring that chest forward. Exhale, hips go high. Inhale, left toes this time. Reach them long. Exhale, step it through. Drop that back knee. Hook your thumbs and your eyes. Exhale, plant the hands and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Reach it long, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. You plant those hands, step your toes back. Move through your flow. Exhale meets us back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. But firm up your foundation once again. Inhale, those right toes go high. Exhale, step it through. Drop that back knee. Hook your thumbs and rise. This time you're going to bring your left fingertips forward, your right fingertips come back. Facing over to the right. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, plant those hands and step your left toes forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, arms go high. Good, exhale, hands come through to heart center. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop those hips down, arms come high for your chair pose. Good, so we're finding our first chair pose. Sink those hips nice and low. Engage your core so you're not just dipping into your low back. Keep that core engaged and arms reach forward. Your toes can touch or they can come apart. Whatever's most comfortable for you. Good, exhale, hands come through to heart center and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands, step your toes back, and move through your flow. Always an option to skip a flow and just meet us in downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, step it through between your hands, drop that back knee. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, open it up to the side. Inhale, reach both arms overhead first. And exhale, plant those hands, step those toes forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down, sink. Sorry, arms come high. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Good, reach it long, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sink those hips low, arms come high for your chair pose. Good, exhale, hands through the heart center. Forward fold. Sink those hips back up towards the sky. Inhale, halfway lift to prepare. Exhale, plant your hands, step your toes back, and you're moving through your vinyasa. Good. Take a few moments to pedal out those feet. Reach those hips up high. And we'll move on to our sequence. I'll be adding on a little bit each time, but we'll move pretty slow through these movements so that you can really feel your strength and your foundation in them. So take one more deep breath before we begin. Inhale, send those right toes high. Exhale, step it through. Keep that back knee lifted this time. Inhale, your arms come high overhead for crescent lunge. But find your foundation here. Check in with your hips. You can even put your hands on your hips just to make sure they're both squared to the front of the mat. Good, your arms are reaching up high. And your heel is reaching down towards the mat, nice straight leg. Good, take an inhale here. Exhale, you're opening up to the side. So swivel that back heel down. We're coming into our warrior two. Reach both arms out to both sides of your mat. Deep bend into that front knee. Good, again, keeping your shoulders over your hips. Nice neutral spine. Inhale, reverse as your warrior. Your left hand can come to your low back, right arm reaches high. Exhale, bring that right arm down towards your thigh. Reach that left hand forward. Good, nice long line of your body all the way from your left fingertips down your left heel. Inhale brings you back up to center. Reverse that warrior. Exhale, windmill those arms down to the mat. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, plant those hands. Step your right toes back. Move through your flow. Good. Inhale, your left toes go high this time. Exhale, step it through. Plant that foot down. Keep that back knee lifted nice and strong. Pull up on that back knee. Inhale, arms go high. Good, so you're on your tiptoes on the back leg. Nice and strong in the front. Good, sink those hips down for a nice hip flexor stretch. And you're holding it here for a few breaths. Good, inhale, one more breath here. Exhale, swivel that heel down, open up for warrior two. Good, if you need to take a little step forward with that front leg, feel free to do so. Nice deep hip flexor, bend in the knee. Both arms reach to both sides of the room. Drop those shoulders down. Good, inhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand comes to your low back, left fingertips reach high. Exhale, bring that forearm down to the left knee. So those right fingertips long, nice long line. Feeling nice and open through that side body. Notice how I don't let my ribs fall down to my thigh. Keep them nice and elevated. Good, inhale, come back up to center. Reverse that warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms down to the mat. Drop that back knee. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, plant the hands. Step your left toes back. Send your hips up for downward facing dog, and then walk your hands back towards your feet. Good. Separate your feet about hips width distance. Grab hold of one elbow and then the other, opposite hand to opposite elbow, and keep a ragdoll forward fold. Good. Coming back to center, bring your toes to touch. Inhale, your arms go high for your chair pose. Bring those hips low. Good. Stay where you're at on your mat. I'm coming this way just to show you. We're going to add in a twist. So exhale, your hands come down towards your chest, keeping those hips nice and low. You're twisting over to the right. Good. If you want to, you can sink down a little lower and hook that left elbow outside your right knee. When you get here, see if you can press your palms together to really add in that rotation of the ribs. And you're trying your best to keep your hips square during this. So maybe check down to see if your knees are in line with one another. Good. Inhale, come back to center. We're going to do a twist to the left. Nice big breaths here. Again, take your time, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Come back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Lift those hips high. Wherever you're at on your mat, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands back out in front of you. Come into your high plank pose and move through your vinyasa flow. But adding on this time, inhale, the right toes go high. Exhale, bend your knee and open up that foot. Option to add in some ankle circles. Good. Inhale, come back to center, square off your hips, right toes long. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, arms come high for your crescent lunge. Good. Exhale, we're opening up for warrior two. Swivel that back heel down, reach those arms out long. Keep bending that front knee. Inhale, reverses your warrior. Reach those right fingertips high. Exhale, bring that forearm down to your thigh, reach that left fingertip long. Good. Inhale, come back up to center. Straighten your right leg forward. Reach those right fingertips towards the front of your mat. You're coming down to a triangle pose. Make this as active as you can. You're engaging your obliques to keep that side body lifted. Good. You can bring your right hand down to your shin, but try not to put too much weight into that leg. And keep that leg slightly bent. Good. Inhale, come back up to center. Bend into that front knee. Take a few inhales, straighten that front leg. Exhale, bend into that front knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms back down to the mat. Step your right toes back. Option to move through flow. Moving on to the other side, left toes go high. Exhale, step it through. Drop that back knee. Look your thumbs and thighs. Good. Exhale, drop those fit hands back down. Lift that back knee. Inhale, arms come high for crescent lunge. Good. Exhale, open up for warrior two. Swivel that back heel down. Bend into that front knee. Good. Check into your core here. See if you're letting go of your low back. Engage those abdominal muscles to keep that nice and strong for your low back. Good. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left fingertips high. Exhale, side angle pose. Reach those right fingertips forward. Good. Inhale, come back up, straighten that front leg. Reach those left fingertips forward and then come down into your triangle pose. Good. Inhale, come back up to center. Deep bend into that front knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms down to the mat. And we're stepping those left toes back. You can start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Good. We're taking another forward fold here. So a different option would be to place your feet on top of your palms. Maybe you want to reach behind your back. Let your arms fall forward. Good. Come back to center. Bring those toes to touch. Inhale, sink those hips low. Arms come high. Good. Exhale, hands through to heart center. Twist over to the right. You can open up those arms. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Twist over to the left. Open up those arms. Inhale, come back to center. Plant your hands, send your hips high, and start to walk your hands back out in front. Good. This time, as you slowly lower, we're lowering all the way down to the mat. Good. Your hands can come underneath your shoulders so your elbows are bent. Legs are nice and long behind you. You're just going to press into those hands and then come back down. We're doing 10. But see if you can use your back muscles to kind of pull you up. Your hands are there if you need them. We're focusing more on back strength rather than arm strength here. Very good. All the way back down. Bring your left hand out to a T. Your right hand stays where it is. You're rolling onto that left left shoulder. Reach those right toes behind you. Coming into a nice pec stretch here. Good. Roll back onto your stomach. Reach your right hand out to a T. Press into that left hand. Reach those left toes behind you and open up that right shoulder. Good. Coming back to center. Press yourself back up to a child's pose. Reach those fingertips long, send your hips to your heels. Take a few moments to just start to calm your body down. And then slowly walk yourself back up. Bring your legs out in front of you, however you want to get there. As you start to lay onto your back, bring your knees in towards your chest, sitting up into a nice tight ball. Then maybe make some circles with your knees, massaging out that low back. Good. Make circles the other way. And then when you're ready, we're going to take a happy baby pose. So go ahead and reach towards your big toes. Let your knees come out to the sides and just let your whole pelvis relax. So bring both knees back towards center. You're going to let those legs come about towards your hips, keeping them bent up towards the sky. You're going to take a few bridge poses here just to kind of reverse what we just did. Opening up into the front of the hip. And then when you're ready, go ahead and rest those hips down. And we are going to have a few moments here to finish out our practice with just a little bit of meditation or just some quiet time if that's something that your body feels it needs. Go ahead and let your legs go nice and long, finding your final resting posture. But if you're practicing outside like I am, enjoy that warm sun today. I know it's going to be a wonderful November weekend, even further up north in Minnesota. I know I'm in Minneapolis, but if you're joining me on this yoga class, please get outside, enjoy the sun, get some vitamin D. But once you finally feel settled in on your mat, imagine letting your toes just completely relax. We're going to move up the body, and each time I say a body part, go ahead and let that body part relax. Let all of the muscle tension go. In the ankles, let the muscle tension just relax and melt away. Let the calves relax. Let your knees relax. The quads and the hamstrings, let go completely. The front of the hips, the back of the hips, the tailbone, the sacrum, the low back, all relaxed. Good. Let your mid-back rest on the mat. Your ribs melt away. Your shoulders becoming heavy. The chest feels free. Take a nice deep inhale here. Let your arms and your elbows relax. Your wrists and each fingertip all completely relaxed. The collarbones, the muscles of the neck, both front and back, completely relax. The jaw, the face, the eyes, the mouth, even the ears, they all just melt away. Take a deep inhale and exhale out the mouth. But know that you can always just stay here, turn off the computer, and stay for as long as you would like. We'll end our practice reminding ourselves to be grateful for what we have, grateful for our body that moves how it does, and our breath that is pure and clean. I hope that this class has reminded you of the freedoms that you have to move and be who you are. Thank you so much for taking my class. If you're watching on YouTube, please give me a like or comment, and always share my classes if you feel you need to. I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks for joining. Namaste.